What's going on, guys? Premtex here, and welcome back to Football Manager 2013 with Watford. And today we've got the month of September to cover, so let's get straight to the results. It was a fairly average month once again, picking up 4 wins out of 5. And the first win was away to Bristol City, and Noah Dicker got a brace in that match. And we did have 2 people injured, but they weren't key players, so it's not too crucial. And then we went on to pick up another win, 3-2 at home to Birmingham. Noah Dicker on the score sheet again, this time a hat-trick. He's unstoppable at the moment, and no teams can handle him, so he's proven to be a real good find. And the next game we did lose 3-1 away at the Riverside to Middlesbrough. I did say that Middlesbrough would be the hard game, and it definitely was. We have been very good attacking wise against teams, but Middlesbrough seem to know how to defend against our style, and unfortunately they were the better team on the day, and Vidra scored the goal for us. The game after that, we picked up a decent 3-0 win at home against Charlton. Zakwani did get sent off there, and Samema picked up a slight knock, but it wasn't too crucial, so it's alright. And Jonathan Hogg and Matid Vidra got the goals for us there. Then we had a dominating win against Leeds United at home once again, and the goals in this game were from Shalaba, Vidra again, Zemema and Dicker. So, some fairly good results, and we'll get on to the goals right now. So the win at Bristol had some fairly decent goals, and the first goal of the match was a Bristol City goal, and it's from Shane Ferguson. So Bristol kicking off the game better than us, and it was a pretty decent goal, to be fair. Kilkenny's pass, killer ball, and then Ferguson's volley, just unstoppable, no chance for Almunia. Couldn't be faulted there, but we did get back in it after a counter attack. Dicker, I'm not sure if he won that header, I think he did, but he didn't get the ball after. But we do get the ball back, as you see there. Nosworthy, decent tackle. Jonathan Hogg, lob ball to Dicker. Dicker wins the header. Cassetti gonna just play it out down the touchline. Find Dicker. Dicker's got 3 people trying to tackle him. He's gonna switch to Hogg. Hogg with the through ball. Dicker, a couple of touches, finds Vidra. Vidra, Cassetti, back in. Dicker, touch. Great team play. The passing there in that play was just, Bristol couldn't handle it, and it was a really decent goal, I feel, for the team to score. And then we got the winning goal around the 62nd minute. Kind of some counter-attacking play again, but we did just take a little bit longer for this counter-attack. But lob balls, the through balls, we seem to be perfecting. Dicker picking up on that error, and what a strike. He didn't feel the need to take an extra touch. He just thought, I'm good enough to score, and that's exactly what he did. So another goal for Dicker to win us the match. We improved our home form with a 3-2 win against Birmingham. Noah Dicker on the score sheet again, this time with a first half hat-trick. In the first of his goals, it was around the 11th minute. Taking his time, finding some help. Abdi finds Dicker. Dicker, he uses people. He's not selfish. He will use help if he needs it. And Dicker using the heavy touch, and then smashes it into the top left corner. He really has got some decent decision making on this game. He knows what to do at the right time. And we'll see this again, as in the 13th minute he will score yet again. And it was straight from Birmingham's kick-off actually. They're trying to get back into the game, but look at that. I think that's Vidra at the front, putting the keeper under pressure. Dicker, the pace is too much for Birmingham to handle, and he's just going to smash it once again. And what is good is we just kept going. Vidra, it's good determination. I'm not sure if it's Vidra, but the player who ran put the keeper under pressure, and that's what kind of got us the goal. And the third goal is Dicker again. Abdi just going to, control it, let the team settle into the positions, use the wide men, back into the middle. Just some 1-2 playing there with Batocchia and Abdi. Pudio, who's kind of one of our key players at Watford, he's going to recover the attack, play it back into the middle. Another pass through the middle. Vidra to Dicker. Dicker, first touch shot yet again. He really can score with the first touch. If there was no need to take a first touch, even though when he does, he ends up scoring anyway. But Birmingham get a little bit back into the game with their first goal of the match in the second half. Birmingham did change it at half time, and it seems that the team talk that the Birmingham manager gave and the tactics that they used in the second half were working in their favour, and they were a bit unlucky to not get a point out of this with their second half performance. Our second half performance was not good enough compared to the first half, and Zigic there, being the tall man that he is, Burke knows Zigic is a tall man, so he's going to use the cross, and Zigic getting the headed goal. And a set piece, Burke crosses in, Chris Boyd, ex-Middlesbrough man, finds the back of the net, so Burke with 2 assists in that game, and a bit sloppy defending from our part. But we did win the match 3-2, so good result there. First defeat of the season for Watford as we lost 3-1 away to Middlesbrough at home. We only actually had 2 shots in target in this match, and that's one of them. Vidra, the Middlesbrough defence, I'm not sure what they were doing. They were kind of thinking that the ball went out of play, and Vidra just scored a quite difficult goal actually. But Middlesbrough get their goal. Lucas Jutovic with the header. We're not very good at defending set pieces or winning headers, so it is something that we're going to have to improve on. And Middlesbrough's second half performance was just too much for us to handle, and they're going to score a second goal around the 51st minute. It's going to start from a set piece. No one getting it. Jutovic yet again. Set pieces, we are just atrocious. We cannot defend them to save our lives, and we definitely need to improve, otherwise we're going to concede some costly goals. And the third goal, a penalty, Scott McDonald, and I just wasn't happy with this game, because the goals that Middlesbrough scored, 2 of them were from set pieces and 1 of them was a penalty, so it was a cheap loss to concede. However, we would pick up from that 3-1 loss to Middlesbrough and get a very pleasing 3-0 win over Charlton. It's good to get a clean sheet when you win as well. It's always an extra bonus, and it's something to show that you've got good defenders in the side, even on some of the days they are just terrible. But the first goal that we'll get, I do believe it was Vidra, the first one. I think it's on 22nd, 21st minute. Even play to start off with, and Stevens, I'm not sure whether he meant to head that backwards. If he did, it was an amazing header. If he didn't, better sloppy play from him. But I feel that Charlton just weren't attacking enough. They were too slow in their attacks. And I'm not sure what Charlton were doing with their headers in this game. They were just the heading masters, or either terrible at heading or fluky. But Vidra there, great accuracy. Dicker and Vidra just seemed to link up perfectly. They were always on the same wavelength. The kind of identical strikers, always just getting accurate finishes, and Dicker's just got a bit more power than Vidra in his finishing, and it's why he's the top goal scorer in the league. And then we will get a second goal after more Charlton not really threatening attack. They were only good in their crossing really, and we did improve after the Middlesbrough game on our crossing, which was nice to see. But the through balls that we seem to use every game is just too much for the opposing side to handle. And what we do is we play a nice short passing game, and we wait for someone to get in space, just like Jonathan Hogg did there, and they'll finish it off. It's almost like a cycle, our style of play. I'm not sure how teams haven't picked up on it yet and seen that that's how we play, but it just seems to work every game apart from the Middlesbrough game so far. But we're a bit unlucky in that. And look at this again, short passing, wait for the players to get in some space, just make the other team wait, just play it around, wait for some space. And Vidra, look at that, great play from Vidra. He sees that he's got two men trying to tackle him, he'll then dink it, well not dink it, swerve it to the side, find the gap, go forward and score to win us the match 3-0, so very good result there. We will end the month with a very good 4-1 win against Leeds. The first goal is our goal, and Vidra here playing out wide, which he didn't really do, but keeper there for Leeds, not sure what he was doing, and it was a costly mistake as Shalaba will seize on and score his first goal of the season and his first goal for Watford, so it's a good time for him. Then we're going to improve our lead to 2-0 in the 15th minute. Leeds there doing some, kind of okay defending, stopping the attack, but they will not stop the attack once we get back on the ball, which is, we're good at winning headers to start off the attack, we're just not good at winning headers from defending set pieces. And Zamema, the learney from Middlesbrough, getting a goal. Brilliant power there, striking it with a real power. I don't know another word to say for that, but it was a good goal either way. In the third goal, which we will score, it will be in the 28th minute. More of the same play that we always do, a bit of sloppy play between Abdi and I'm not sure who the other player was there, but it was Leeds player. Rocha would have been a great tackle if he would have got the ball completely, but he doesn't. Put it, crosses it in. Vidra seizing on some more sloppy play from the Leeds United keeper to put us 3-0 up and put us in a real comfortable position at this point. But Leeds will get a goal back. Ross McCormack will cross it in. Won't find anyone, which is, it was good that we defended that set piece well. And I thought we would have got a counter attack from Dicker, but he doesn't win the ball. And Leeds get straight back on the attack after some regrouping. We just didn't get back into shape. We were trying to start off the attack and we should have really played it to Zamema, who was out wide, and we just didn't. And then Leeds end up getting their attack breakaway after some, shot passing. It just takes a while for them to get into this goal. I'm not sure why on Football Manager the plays are so long, but Varney strikes it with some great accuracy just over the keeper and into the back of the net to give him a bit of a chance going in to the second half. And Zamema with the corner crosses it in. No one gets on the end of it, but it goes back out to Zamema. He'll get it back in again. We'll try to find Dicker, but he doesn't succeed. But we do get the ball back in a moment, and Dicker and Vidra there need to get back on side. What are they doing? There they are, back on side. Zamema finds Dicker, round Rocha, and smashes it round Kenny. Kenny had an appalling game today, and it wasn't working for him, and I think he was the main reason that Leeds lost the game. Some sloppy errors cost them the game, I'd say, but a good result in the end for Leeds United, not Leeds United, for Watford. So some fairly decent results then, some fairly decent goals, I'd say, and it does mean that we stay top of the league for the second month in a row. We're doing really well so far in the league. We've scored 25 goals in 8 games, the best out of the league. Nobody's even close to that, and we've conceded about the average amount for the league so far, so it's doing pretty well. And our goal difference will help us out, because in Championship goal difference is so crucial because it's such a close league that the goal difference helps out so much. And I'll just get onto the goal scoring stats. And the learner Dicker is the top goal scorer with 9 goals. I'm not sure how many games it is. 9 goals in 8 league games and 10 overall games, and then 3 assists, and he's improving on stats, so he's just going to get better. And second is another one of our strikers, Matej Vidra, 7 goals for him. So both the learning strikers doing very well, and Zamema and Vidra both top of the assists with 5. So Watford know when there's a good loan there. And I'll go to the Premier League standings. They're just the goals Van Persie top, Gazzola top of the assists. The league, Man United top, won 5 out of their 6 games. Premier League is a bit behind the Championship, but it always is because Championship starts much earlier. Well, not much, but a bit earlier. West Ham bottom of the league, and it seems that Tottenham picked up their form. I do believe they were on like 0 points in the last episode, but in our league, the Championship, we are still top. And the next fixtures that we've got in October, how many games do we have in October? We've got 5 games again, and we'll have Huddersfield, Blackburn, Crystal Palace, which is on TV, then Barnsley and Ipswich. So we've only got one home game this season, not this season, this month, and that's on TV against Palace. The other 4 games are away, so it's a chance for us to improve on our away form. We already do have a pretty good away form, but we do have that one loss, so we'll end up seeing which we are better at, playing at home or away, and hopefully we can get an even balance and pick up average points at home and away. But I think this has been it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a like as always, and please be sure to subscribe. And I've been Prem Techers. I'll see you next time.